Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Thanks for tuning in. Today we're gonna review this flower, Cherry Skunk from PHYTOCA. That's the third flower from PHYTOCA that we're gonna be revealing. Just remind you guys, we review already Chapel of Love and Amnesia Haze, and now we are revealing the Cherry Skunk. Just a detail, I really hope this flower tests to the standards today, because the last two from PHYTOCA, unfortunately they test low. Chapel of Love, it tested that was claiming 30%, and it tested 22%, 22 something. And the Amnesia Haze, which is claiming 23%, it tested, I think we did two tests, and that the result is around 20, so a little bit lower as well. With this flower here, we're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna get two samples, okay? If we have a very low result that doesn't make much sense on the first sample, we're gonna use the second sample, so we are a little bit more fair. It's important to say this flower, I think I got about 2 months, two months something ago, and it probably finished about a month and a half ago, I would say. So we just have one nug left, okay? Which, oh, see, this comes with a seal that's always, when you screw in, it stays sealed again, by the way. That's fun. And then that's the tub, that's the nug we have. It came with a Boveda pack, 58%. You can see, yeah. So Cherry Skunk is a Indica classification, but I saw that almost like a hybrid. The research I did, claiming 27% THC, and the genetics on this one is Skunk Dawg crossed with Poppa cherry. Okay, so yeah, it definitely have a cherry smell to it. I would say, yeah, it's still strong smell, but when I first got that was very strong. You can definitely smell like cherries. You can still can, but not too much, okay? Anyway, so what we're gonna do now, guys, we're gonna get 0.2 milligrams to do our of our THC test. So we're gonna got two samples, like 0.4, 0.2 in each container. And then that way we do one test, is everything okay, then we don't need to do the second one. But if it's very low the result, we do a second one just to make sure, you know what I mean, we'll give it a better chance. So we're gonna try to get a sample from the outside, one, and then another one from the inside of the bud, so we have two different ones, okay? Other than that, so I don't think we're gonna have enough for a joint, but we'll see, maybe a small joint. If we do, we're gonna do the review of the joint first, then we do the THC test, then we do the vape. If not, if we don't have enough, we're just gonna do the vape straight away, and then we do the THC test at the end, okay? So I'm gonna speed up everything now, and you'll be able to see a preparation for the sample and filling up the capsules for the vaporizer. And if we have enough for the joint, you'll see there as well, okay? So let's do it now. Okay, guys, we were able to get a very small joint, but yeah, that's okay, just for us to taste, and I can give you the feedback. We were able to load two samples of 0.2 milligrams each. Okay, so we have two options to do the test. And we were able to load our mite vaporizer, which is, by the way, guys, is the best way to get medicated. We only loaded one capsule, okay? So yeah, let's smoke that joint together now. I can tell there was a little bit sticky. The the bud. Oh yeah, I just push in the air through now without lighting it up first, and I can feel gas, and I can feel definitely the cherry as well. Yeah, you can taste that. Yeah, it's good. Anyway, let's light that up now. So guys, this is the oldest flower I have here. So all the reviews I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna use the oldest flower until we catch up with the new flowers that I'm receiving now. So then when I catch up with that, I'm gonna do a review at the big middle of the tube instead of the end, okay? Anyway, uh, yeah. Okay, it burns smoothly, but I think because it's a very small joint, I can taste the paper, so it's not really good. Okay, I remember this flower being good for insomnia, okay, and back pain. Uh, what says here? So expired for this one would be January 2025. The batch number is L2Z779M. Okay, so you can see there. Batch number. Okay. Cherry Skunk from PHYTOCA. One thing I have to say, I don't think it I ever felt like it hits like a 27% THC. I think that's gonna be low as well, but let's hope not, okay? Let's hope it be wrong. Yeah. Yeah, it's good, that joint. Tastes okay, but yeah, I can taste the paper. That's it's too small, this joint, guys. Guys, by the way, um, I have reduced drastic. Oh, I wasn't smoking any much joints anyway. But my old vape was shit. I had two, and it was not really, it was a cheap one. So I just got this Might Plus probably 2 or 3 weeks ago, and it's game changer for me. Much better than the joint. Okay, my old vaporizer was already better than the joint, but some flowers wouldn't be great. But yeah, so since I started using the vaporizer, to be honest, every time I smoke a joint, I can I can I can taste the burning. You know what I mean? Unless it's a big joint, but then you waste too much plant material. Anyway, what I'm trying to say is like we know that monoxide of carbon that we smoke is no good for our lungs, but still many places around the world they still uh, how can I say, saying that smoke a joint is okay for medical purposes as well. It definitely gives you the benefits as well of the medication itself, but it's not the best for your lungs. So I would always recommend the vaporizer, guys, for sure. I smoked joints for years, and with the vaporizer now, it's like, oh my god, I don't smoke bong or anything else, only the flower, not concentrate, nothing else, and. Yeah, I think what I'm gonna do is moving forward is like getting better vaporizers. You know what I mean? I'm gonna get a Volcano, and I want to explore the high tech vaporizers, and then probably bring for you guys here in the channel as well, because I think it's gonna be the way to go for me. And then the joint just very rare. You know what I mean? On the weekends or not always as well. It's just because yeah the vaporizer gives a good vibe, a good way of consuming as well, and you can have big clouds on this vaporizer here, which is similar to the having a joint. So anyway, guys, I think that's it for this joint. Okay, it's not much to say. I cannot feel any effects yet. I'm gonna finish that joint and then coming back and then I'm gonna prepare the sample this so we are ready to go for the test, and I come back when it's nearly time for us to get the result of the THC test, and I'll give you my feedback about the joint as well if there is any effects then. It's just easier, okay? So let's do it right now. Okay guys, it's time to get the result of this flower. So the device is telling us to make sure the tray is empty. When we press OK, it's gonna calibrate the device. So I'm just gonna put in a level surface in the shelf over here, which is better than my table. Okay, and then it's gonna calibrate the device now. I can tell from the effects of the joint, it lasts very no longer at all. For 10 minutes and it was already gone. At the beginning I had like a strong head high, but after that it's like just slow down a little bit, and now not affect after at all after 15 minutes. So the device is telling it's ready and ready for us to insert the tray. So let's insert the tray together here, and it's gonna read the result now. So what's gonna be the result for this flower? Cherry Skunk from PHYTOCA, claiming 27% THC. I can definitely tell there was an Indica effect, not a sativa. So it's definitely more Indica than sativa, despite being a hybrid, but yeah. So what's gonna be the result? Come on. 31.8, Jesus Christ. That's crazy. That's way more than I expected. 31.8, wow. This is being the highest score that we had so far. I'm gonna have to do another test just to make sure, guys, because I'm start doubting my device now. Is it correct? Oh my god. Anyway, we have done so many tests and pretty much all of them came very close to what the tub is claiming. So I think it's definitely nothing wrong with the device, but you know, when you got the results, like, it just make you doubt yourself. But let's say, yeah, 31.8 is 4.8 more than what they claim. So let's do one more test just to make sure. Okay, we'll do right now. I speed up all the process and we go straight to the result again. Okay, just to make sure. Let's do it again. Okay guys, let's do the second test. The device is telling us to make sure the tray is off. So we're gonna press OK and it's gonna calibrate now. And then in a second it's gonna tell us to put the tray. So yeah, I'm surprised with this flower. Definitely, I remember being good for back pain and from insomnia when I was using. Let's put the tray now. But I wasn't expecting to go over that much. So anyway, let's see the second test. What is gonna read now? Okay, so the color of the sample is pretty much the same. So this is the second one. That's the first one. It's a little bit more greener. Can you see? Yeah. Anyway, so let's put the second one here, the first one here. Let's see what's gonna be the result for that one. Come on. 32.5, guys. So yeah. So it's confirmed. It's definitely above what they're claiming, and is the flower that have the highest result ever. That's funny because I never thought that was going to be the case. So let's see what result we had before. How we can go back out of here. So what was before? Login. So yeah, so see 31.8. and 32.5. So that tells us it's quite precisely, okay? The variation it's very little less than 1 point. So that means it's definitely so it's the same bud, but two different areas, one from the inside, the other one from the outside. Again, guys, this is a plant. It's very rare if you're gonna get one bud that tests exactly the same. In a batch, there will be a variation. And as I said in my other videos, I think what they do is they don't grab the highest bud. They make an average. When I first when I first started thinking about those things, I thought they would always get the highest score from the batch and then label it as the final THC content. But I think really for what they're doing here is like an average test. You know what I mean? They probably test like a couple of times of the same batch and then get an average of all the results, because we see there is always a variation. It can be for less or for more. So far, there was only few flowers that were under, one including the other PHYTOCA one, which Chapel of Love, that was that tested 22 instead of 30. The Amnesia Haze was very close to what they were claiming. I think only 2 points, 2.5 points less. Anyway, so that's it, guys. So 32.5, the second one. See? And yeah, it's a strong flower. Let's see how it's gonna go in the vape now, because when I used this flower in the vape before, I used to have my old vape. So I believe in that might will be much better. Unfortunately, we won't have one capsule, but anyway, let's do it right now, the review of the vape, okay? All right, beautiful people, let's do the vaporizer review now, okay? So anyway, just want to say again, I'm impressed with that cherry skunk. Wasn't expecting to go above, as the other experiences I had with PHYTOCA was under, but that was, yeah, surprisingly. I have another PHYTOCA I'm using at the moment, which is the monkey business. And it's been good. It's not very flavorful, but it's only 20 something percent, so that review come much later. But yeah, I'm enjoying kind of. That was like it's organic made it somewhere in Europe. Anyway, so our mite is ready. Is ready to go. Let's see how is the cherry skunk is gonna taste on our vape. I just wanna say again, yeah, impressive, because this cherry skunk now in Australia under PHYTOCA it's only $100 for 10 grams, while the Amnesia Haze is like $150. Actually, the Amnesia Haze has much stronger smell for sure, and the buds were amazing. This cherry skunk here, I remember when I got it was very small nugs, and that nug that you guys have seen here at the beginning, it was the biggest nug of that batch. I always try to keep the biggest nug to the review, but anyway, let's try our vape now. All right, I can taste definitely cherry. Yeah, tastes good, guys. This one. I have to say, it's not my favorite flower, even though I'm impressed that's tested both. But yeah, so there are other flowers here from dispensed that I like it more. Like some are under our therapeutics. Anyway, so those reviews will come much later, but there are other flowers that are much enjoyable than this one. So far, I like to try everything, but yeah, I haven't been impressed with PHYTOCA so far. Uh, Amnesia Haze, it's a good one. It's a sativa for during the day. The Amnesia Haze, it's it's like I found it good for anxiety, but it doesn't do anything for back pain for me for the Amnesia Haze. But anyway, this one I remember definitely being good for insomnia. and that was helpful with the back pain as well. Cannot say much about for anxiety, but yeah, for insomnia definitely good, especially now that we have tests today. It's gonna above what they claim. So claiming 27. What we got? We got 31.5, yeah, 30, and another one 32. So, whew, strong, man. By the way, guys, we just broke the record of the channel because a flower I have never tested that high. You know what I mean? Wow. Okay. Gets you a little bit in the throat. Even though I'm in the lower setting, see, 356, which is in Celsius is 1.8. Okay. 179, 1.8. Okay. Oh yeah. Okay, guys. Overall, nice flower. I like and enjoy it more definitely in the vape now. Unfortunately, the joint we rolled today was too small. I was just tasting paper pretty much and a little bit of cherry, but with the vape now, I can definitely taste is better. We have to say as well, it's quite an old flower, no? It probably was packed in January. We are in August already, so I think they were packed in January because they're gonna last until January last year. You know, so usually 1 year. But anyway, cherry skunk. I recommend it overall. I think, especially now that it's cost benefit, only $99 from 10 grams. I think it's it's a good value for your money. Unfortunately, I cannot tell about anxiety, but definitely insomnia and back pain. Okay, guys. I think I have developed a strong tolerance. I have to do tolerance break soon because yeah, like the joint just lasts few minutes, and the vape I haven't felt yet anything, but I'm sure it's a good flower. We have the results there. That you know what I mean for relaxation, etc. That definitely gonna be a good one. So that's it, guys. I'll wrap up this video here. I hope you like it. Any comments, please let me know there, and any suggestions as well. And that's it. I'll see you in the next one. Okay, thanks a lot.